Hi, everybody. Welcome to CBC Alberta's live YouTube broadcast. We are live at Fan Park here in Edmonton, and we're going to give you a little preview of Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. The Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Game time just after 6 o'clock tonight, but between now and say 5:30, we're going to be wandering all the various places where fans are gathering just here in Edmonton. I'm not sure if anybody's watching just yet. Anybody on? Okay, hi everybody, thanks for joining us. Give you the lay of the land here a little bit. This is called Fan Park. It's at the corner of 104th Avenue, 101st Street here in Edmonton. You can see the big stage there. That is where Our Lady Peace will be performing. And right in the corner there, maybe you just turn around and you see a guy with a jersey, a McTavish jersey. That's actually Craig McTavish, the Craig McTavish, former Oiler captain. And if we look over here, this is the community rink, this big gray building. Rogers Place is on the other side of that. Can't quite see it from here. And then across the street, you see the J.W. Marriott building. Goes high into the sky, and then right next to it on the left is the Stantec building. Huge buildings, of course. And we're going to sneak over there because in between those buildings is the Ice District and what they call the Moss Pit. And that's what thousands of people are gathering there to watch the game and before the game, sort of gather up and see. Let's go over and show you Craig McTavish as he's chatting with a lot of folks who have lined up to see him. Signing autographs and whatnot. Had a nice chat with him, it was great. Craig, of course, a very, very popular guy in Edmonton. He was a captain of the Oilers and also a head coach of the Oilers. When I was a broadcaster, there we are. How many people got there? 6 people. Not bad. So far, 6 people. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Craig McTavish, when I was a sportscaster, very popular guy to deal with as a player and as the head coach of the Oilers. So that was kind of fun. And you can see that he is right in the sort of the pit where all the fans are going to be for Our Lady Peace. And a lot of people lining up to chat with Craig McTavish, get autographs and whatnot. And maybe we'll get Craig again. And we talked to Craig earlier, but Craig, we weren't actually live last time, so when we were talking, now we're live.
I've heard you can't trust the media, you know?
Craig, don't go there.
A quasi-media person now, but
well,
I'm
you
a
are.
trustworthy one.
You
but
are.
I've already gotten a bad scoop from you, Mark. You missed the Stanley Cup girl. You missed a lot of footage. I don't know why they hired you.
We're going to go, they couldn't find anybody else, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you going to be on the broadcast tonight?
No. I'll be in the stand with all these people. Well, maybe not all these people.
Right.
I'll be in the building and cheering on our guys.
Is there a lot of alumni here, guys that you coached and played with?
Well, Mess is here. I mean, he's here with ESPN, and it's good of the Oilers. Occasionally they do every game. They bring in another alumni, and so I've caught up with a few guys. Jared Stoll was here for a while, and played a bit of golf with Jared, had some fun, but it's always good to see the guys.
Yeah. And is Gretz here? Because he was on the broadcast as well, a little bit.
He was here a couple of years ago when we went to the conference finals, but that was because it was TNT. Now we have ESPN. But the Oilers are well covered on both panels, which I like to see.
Yeah. Okay, Matt T, good to chat with you. You got a lot of autographs to do.
Sounds good.
I know, yeah, popular guy, Matt T, sure. Going to get all those folks. Let's go over and talk to some of the folks who are getting ready to watch Our Lady Peace. Our Lady Peace, I think they're going to start around 4:30 today. Yeah, so in about 20 minutes. And, here we go. This is what Craig was talking to me about, Lady Stanley, a woman dressed like the Stanley Cup. There you go. Dancing up, ready for Our Lady Peace. Now, Miss Auntie Stanley, is that right? That's you? What inspired your costume? Have you worn this before, or is this the first time?
No, first time. The great Mama Stanley inspired me.
So you think that this could be the deciding factor influencing the Oilers to get that win?
Oh, for sure.
Are you a Our Lady Peace fan?
I actually have got the pleasure to do some residential cleaning for Connor McDavid, so of course I am.
All right. Well, you enjoy yourselves. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. So a lot of people are going to be here for that concert for sure. A lot of others over at the Moss Pit, as it's known. And if we run into anybody else, we'll try to chat with them. Just for those who are watching, how many people we got watching now, John?
12.
Oh, 12. We've doubled our audience. Wow. Just to let you know, we're going to wander over to the Ice District and see everybody in the Moss Pit. And we're also going to go into Rogers Place and give you a little behind the scenes about what's going on over there. We might talk to some of the Hockey Night in Canada guys, see how that goes. And we'll just basically, anybody we run into, we'll chat with them because we have the wherewithal to walk everywhere we are. And I think why don't we make our way over to the Ice District and see what's going on over there. Got all these folks who are getting ready to watch the game. Hey everybody. We're live on YouTube. Say hello. All right, everybody's excited. All right, beer very popular so far. There will be thousands of people in here by the time they get everything going. And we might even come back and have a look at everybody when it packs out a little bit. Why don't we wander over and give the lay of the land. If you've never been to Edmonton, we'll give you the lay of the land of exactly what's going on here and where we are exactly. Hey, Travis McEwen, one of our reporters here. Travis, welcome to the live YouTube channel.
How you doing, Mark?
It's good. What are you up to so far?
I also just was interviewing some fans down here, and we ripped off some video and sent it back to the station, and we got a little kid that came up from Brandon, Manitoba.
Oh, really?
An Oilers fan for about 6 years.
Your neck of the woods.
My neck of the woods. I know. I was shocked. That's where I went to school.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I was very excited to hear that. And then another guy who's been an Oilers fan since like '78.
Nice. Now, what are folks telling you? Are they optimistic?
I think there is some real excitement and optimism right now because, I mean, you lose games 1 and 2, but you also lose them, in Florida where you're kind of expecting that to be really tough. So I think people are really holding on to that home advantage here tonight. Yeah.
Let's hope that goes.
And we know that this arena is exciting and going to be loud. And
it's going to be crazy. It'll be rocking.
I was in Florida. I'll add this, is that a different kind of crowd in there.
Yeah.
I think they're a very excitable crowd. They're willing to cheer about anything and everything, get on top of the refs. Like, you don't really hear like the refs you suck chant here very often.
No.
I heard that a lot of times in Florida. It almost was kind of like a wrestling crowd, very excited.
That can be fun.
I find here Oilers fans pick their moments in the game to cheer, and they're a pretty high IQ hockey fan.
Well, I think the Oilers are going to need that rush of excitement to get them going early on, so let's hope that happens. Okay, Travis, good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Travis McEwen from CBC Edmonton, who's going to big job to do. Also joining me now is my co-host on Edmonton AM, our morning show here in Edmonton, Tara McCarthy. Hi, Tara.
Fancy meeting you here.
Yes. What is your assignment? What are you up to today?
So I'm going to be talking to fans after the game about the big win.
Yes, of course.
That's the plan. So we're going to have that for you tomorrow morning on Edmonton AM. But, I'm here to just kind of survey the area. It's pretty pumping.
It is cool.
Now, I heard from our colleague, Colton Hutchinson, who is our tech on the show. You may hear him doing pop culture every now and then as well. He came down early. He's been lined up since about 2:30 to get in here.
Oh, he's in line?
Yeah. Well, no, he's in now, I believe.
Okay.
But he was checking out the sound check. He said they jammed for the sound check.
I know, we
Basically
heard
the whole
them.
set.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I guess we're just waiting for them to go on anytime soon now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go on at 4:30. We had a nice chat with Craig McTavish, who's signing autographs, and we're live on YouTube. How many people are watching now, John? 14. We're up to 14. Hey, thanks everybody. We appreciate it. We don't know much about YouTube, but apparently it helps if you tell your friends. So please do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you going to watch the game? Are you going to go inside, or where are you going to watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. I think I'm gonna see what's going on in there. I kind of want to pop into all the different fan parks and everything too, and just see how people are feeling. I saw a lot of people wearing some crazy outfits, which bodes well for the energy, right?
We saw one woman calling herself Auntie Stanley. She's all in silver with a little cup. Yeah. Not the woman who we've seen before with the hair, but another lady. So it's good. People are getting dressed up.
Multiple cups means multiple wins, right? So, and the lineup to get into the Moss Pit down the street when I drove in, was just wrapped around the building. So
What time are they opening that? Are they opening that up pretty quick?
I think they're opening all the spaces around 4:30.
Okay.
So the concert gets going, then that's kind of the spillover. People can start to fill in those spaces, and that's how it'll kind of work. So
Yeah.
I know you can start to get into Rogers Place early at 4:30, but if you're tuning in from home, you can watch the concert and of course the game.
Yep.
It's all going to be happening.
Yeah, and the game will be on CBC television tonight if you're watching from home and whatnot. So we might sneak in. We ran into Ron McLean a bit earlier,
Oh, did
so
you?
we might sneak in see the crew before the game.
Very nice.
Over in Rogers Place. We're looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Oh yeah, stick with this guy. He'll take you behind the scenes. YouTube is exactly where you want to be right now.
Oh, thank you for the promo.
Hey, no problem.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
catch up.
Yeah.
And all right, hey, we've got a couple of fans here. Hey, where are you guys from?
Hey, I'm from Edmonton.
You?
I am from Lloydminster.
Lloydminster, Alberta, or Lloydminster, Saskatchewan?
I live on the Alberta side, but was born on Saskatchewan, raised on Saskatchewan, Alberta now. Alberta.
It's very complicated for those of you. It's a border city for those who don't know. Okay, tell me your Oilers story. What's going on here?
Oh, been an Oilers fan as soon as I was born, just a whole time. That's just what it's been.
Yeah. Yeah, your family Oilers fans, did they force you into it, or you what happened?
Oh, absolutely. You're like raised to be an Oilers fan, but ultimately it's your choice to continue on, and that's what I've done. Continued being an Oilers fan.
So how are you feeling down 2-0 going into this game tonight?
I mean, we
He's
faced
nervous.
a little bit nervous, but they've been last place in the league earlier this season.
Yeah.
So the boys know how to fight against adversity. So we'll see what happens.
Well, they had an elimination game against Vancouver, 2 of them. They came back. They were down 2-1 to Dallas, and then down 2-0 in the game, and came back. I think these are all good signs. Now, what about you? What's your Oilers story? Have you always been a fan?
Yeah, ever since I was born, I guess. But I don't really remember 2006 very well. I'm not that old, but I just want to say that this is the year. We're gonna come back and go all the way.
Are you guys watching the game here at Fan Park?
Going inside.
Oh, you got tickets?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Awesome. Can I ask how much they cost?
Way too much.
Yeah.
It was not the best financial decision I've ever made, but it's worth it.
I know. Well, it could be once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
You never know, yeah. All right, guys, enjoy. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oilers fans getting ready for the game tonight. And here we go. It looks like they're getting ready for Our Lady Peace. Now, we can't actually be in here when they're playing, so we're going to wander over and see some of the backroom shenanigans that are going on over at Ice District. So let's see how we can get in there. So we'll walk you over there and give you the lay of the land as we go. And we are making our way through. Can we sneak out here, folks? There we go. Now, John, get a shot of these trucks here, and you can see the signage on it says NHL Network, and the other truck says NHL International. Now, anytime you are watching a game or listening to a broadcast, you'll hear them talk about the trucks. And what the trucks are is the mobile studio. So this is the control room for the NHL International broadcast. So they'll have a broadcast for that. Slightly different from Hockey Night in Canada on Sportsnet and CBC, but still a kind of a big deal when they broadcast all over the world. And then all these trucks are part of the broadcast. And as you can hear, oh, hey, look at the dogs. There is an actual dog park here as part of Fan Park. All dogs must be Oiler fans, apparently. Now, I'm going to give you the lay of the land here, just to let you know. So across the street there, John, show everybody that's Edmonton Tower. That's basically the city of Edmonton. And everybody who, a lot of people work at the city would work there. And then if you look down 104th Avenue and you see going across the street, that is Ford Hall. It's basically stretches out from Rogers Place, the arena, across to the JW Marriott. Okay, we can cross the road now, so we'll do that. And then that's where a lot of people can come in. You can actually, it feels like you're in the arena. You're not quite in the arena. You can hear what's going on in the game, but you can watch the game on a big screen. It's kind of a fun place to be, for sure. And there's lots of pre-game and post-game parties and that sort of thing, so that's pretty good. Now, the lineup to get into the Moss Pit stretches down 104th Avenue. Should we go down there, John, or do you want to go over this way? Let's go that way, okay. And so as we make our way down here, we're going to get a good look at Rogers Place as well, because let's face it, every arena in Canada is called Rogers, right? I think you got Rogers Arena in Vancouver, you got Rogers Place in Edmonton. What's the one in Toronto? Used to be Skydome. Rogers Centre, yeah, but it's something else now, isn't it? Yeah, and then so Rogers sponsors a lot of things. They're getting their money's worth here, for sure. Now, if we go through here, you can't really see in right now, but you can see the Gretzky statue across the street. I don't know. Can you maybe from another angle we'll see it better? All right, there you go. Everybody doing their thing. Oh, everybody's starting to chant over here as well. So that Gretzky statue was originally at the Coliseum at Rexall Place, where it was first erected, and then when they built this place and opened it in 2016, they moved it over here, and it's a favorite place for people to come and get photos, right? And normally all those windows would be open because that's the Hall of Fame room. For some reason they're closed right now. They're probably having an event in there pre-game, and then they have the post-game talks. All right, Magoo, here he comes. Now this is a guy you want to talk to, right? How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
We are live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube.
Live on the CBC YouTube channel. So good to see you.
Sir? Great to see you.
Now introduce yourself to everybody who don't know.
My name is Blair Gladue, also known as Super Fan Magoo, and Florida wanted to bring the big drum. Oh well, man. Super Fan Magoo's bringing the big drum. Let's go, baby.
What are you thinking tonight? That is the big drum. Now, do you have that one at every game?
No, I have a usual.
A small one.
Oh, let's go! Yeah, a smaller one that I carry with me.
Now, are people excited to see you when they see you at the game?
Absolutely, man. Just as excited as I am to see them.
Yeah. How has this season gone for you? I mean, it must have been pretty exciting to be like the number one fan of the Oilers.
It was and is an emotional roller coaster right from the beginning to making the playoffs, and here we are in the Stanley Cup final, man. It's a dream come true, man. Don't make me tear up. No.
How are you feeling about tonight's game? It's a big challenge for the Oilers.
Every emotion running through the body right now, every emotion, man. Nervous, scared, excited, all of that, brother, all of that.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Well, you enjoy yourself, and I know the Oilers are going to need you tonight, so do a good job. Good to talk to you again.
And you keep up the great work. I've always looked up to you, man. Love you. Let's go.
Thanks a lot. That's awesome. Super Fan Magoo. What a great guy. He's awesome.
Hey, what's up, bro?
And if you're watching the game tonight, you're going to see him, like the TV stations cut to him all the time. He is one of their favorite guys for sure. I'm going to see if we can sneak in this way, John. We'll see how we're doing. Or maybe we'll go talk to a few people. Looks like they haven't, they're just letting people into Ice District right now. There you go. Hello. Hi. There you go. Wow. Nice work, everybody. So everybody along here has been lined up. Hey, how long were you guys lined up? Excuse me, how long were you guys lined up?
About an hour.
An hour? Oh, so not bad. Have you been in here before?
2 hours. So
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
How long have you
You've
lined up?
been
An
here
hour.
since 1.
We've been here since 1 o'clock. We're from Vancouver, so we didn't know what time to get here, but 1 o'clock.
Well, you're here at noon Vancouver time then. Yeah, you realize that. Okay, have a good time. Enjoy. To all the folks. Any predictions, everybody?
5-2 Oilers, baby. 5-2 Oilers.
I'm agreeing with that. 5-2. We're winning.
We're just going to win.
All right, just need to win. Enjoy. 6. Well, okay, win 4 straight. Hey, we're live on YouTube with CBC. How long have you been lined up here?
Long enough.
Hour and a half.
Have you watched the game from in here before?
Once upon a time, yes, not her.
No?
Not mine.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Them to win.
Yeah. All right.
Obs.
Well, do some cheering. Enjoy.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot. Those are some of the folks going into Ice District. I guess we'll have to find our way in. I wonder if we can sneak in over there, John. I think we probably can. Let's see. Let's try. Hello to everybody watching on YouTube. Thanks very much for joining us. This is I'm Mark Connolly. This is the. Can we sneak in this way? Yeah, great. Thanks a lot. This is the CBC Alberta YouTube. Excuse me. Thank you very much. YouTube channel, and we are doing a special pre-game show for Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. So we're going from place to place, showing a little bit of behind-the-scenes action, and also just what everybody is doing here and being part of. So here at Ice District, this is sort of, John, if you can just take a shot of the arena here, you get a good shot, kind of a good look at how the arena kind of flows into Ford Hall and then comes into the Ice District here and gives you a good idea of as people are gathering to watch the game. We're also going to get a good shot of the screen that people will watch the game, because if you're coming down here to Ice District, and they call it the Moss Pit, and that is in honor of Joey Moss, then you'll watch it on the big screen. It's not bad. It looks pretty good. And of course, plenty of beer. People are just starting to come in now, so we are. We'll get a chance to talk to a few of them and see how they're enjoying the tailgate party. The Sportsnet crew is here. I'm not sure if they are. I guess that's where they've got their thing going on, maybe. So that is where we're going to get into Rogers Place, and we are going to go to. We're going to go check out the arena as well and the behind the scenes. Right now, things are just opening up, 4:25 in the afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. And we're going to be live for another, I don't know, maybe another hour. See how long we last. It's myself and John Zazula, John, cameraman and producer extraordinaire. So he's going to be showing us.
So, Mark,
everything.
have you ever been down here for a game?
I have actually never been down here. Usually I come down, I'm at the press box.
Well, you're a big deal. But guys like me, I was down here New Year's Eve.
Oh, my.
When it was probably only like -5, and had a great night watching it up on the screen there.
And this would have been a rink, right? It was the rink
they,
open?
they covered it just for the New Year's Eve watch party game. But
Oh, so there was a hockey game that night, right?
yeah, New Year's Eve game, it all worked out. We had a good time, and
No, it's
there you
awesome.
go.
I mean,
Drinks?
everything, all the planning they've gone into doing these tailgate parties and that sort of thing, it's just been, I think they've done a great job so far. It looks
it's
great.
unbelievable compared to the parking lots this was, 8 years ago. So,
So that's
I mean,
cool.
it's awesome. Yeah, why not?
Should we?
We got fans here.
Is there a way we can get the recordings?
What would you like?
Recordings, like, do you have a channel or?
We're on live on YouTube right now.
On YouTube? What's
Yeah,
your
go on to
YouTube
YouTube
channel?
on CBC Alberta, and you'll see
CBC
yourself.
Alberta?
Yeah, and subscribe. There you go. So we're live. You guys go on there, and then come over and say hi when you see yourselves. All right. There you go. So we haven't done this much, these live shows on YouTube, so it's kind of the beginning of things. A little loud in here. Should we go inside the arena, go into Rogers Place? What's that? Oh, where is he? All right, let's go. George Larocque. He's the man. Now, George played when I was a sportscaster, so I know George a little bit. And he's being interviewed by somebody else right now. I don't know, we're going to have to interrupt him and whatnot, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, George is a great guy and very popular in Edmonton. I mean, people love him. They just love him. And you can see people are gathering here. It's a little loud. I'm not sure how it sounds on the YouTube channel, but it's pretty pumping. Oh, this is a good shot. Get a shot of them. You can see how tall these buildings are. The Marriott and the Stantec building. These are the tallest buildings, I think, west of Toronto. 70-some stories, I want to say. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, you can tell George is bringing it. And as you look around this Ice District, the way they've positioned everything, there's the official team store of the Oilers, there's the Ice House, there's beer everywhere, there's food trucks all along the perimeter. So it's a setup for a party. I don't know who George is talking to right now, but he's really getting into it. We're gonna have to grab him live for sure. Everybody is lining up to get their custom leather keychain over there. It's not bad. The other thing is that the weather is absolutely fabulous. We had a lot of rain the last couple of days in Edmonton, but things have cleared up nicely for that. I think George is talking to the Oilers folks for Oilers Now, or at least the Oilers video crew. things haven't really ramped up here yet. Still just beginning. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go into the arena, show you Ford Hall, give you a little lay of the land there, and then come back out when things ramp up here. Now the concert itself has begun for Our Lady Peace. I think they were just being introduced when we left. So that's one big part of what's happening. And then why don't we go into Rogers Place, John, because it looks like George is going to be tied up for a bit. All right. Oh, wait a minute. George is done. Let's go sneak over there. George! George, we're live on YouTube. Can we grab you for a minute? It's good to see you. You got to do some autographs? Wait, let's interview her. She's stopping us from talking to George. I'm on YouTube.
Okay, sorry. He's just has so many fans waiting for him.
Just 1 minute. 1 minute. George, what's it been like this week?
What's been like? Well, okay, this week, the first 2 games in Florida was nerve-wracking, but now we're back at home with the noise and the fans. I know we're gonna take it to them. It's gonna be so loud that it's gonna give us energy. We're not in trouble until we lose home game.
Yeah.
Series gonna switch tonight with the noise and everything. We're gonna win it tonight, and the momentum's gonna switch. We'll win Game 4 also, and then be back to Florida where we're not gonna lose 3 games in 1 Florida and have a chance to close in 6 in Edmonton. I still believe that we're still gonna win in 6. That's what was a tradition before, and it's still the same now.
That's a good call. What have the fans been like meeting you here all this week?
Amazing. The fans, they're supporting this team throughout hell after 2006 when we didn't make the playoff for 10 years. So they're the best fans in the world. They paint their face. They're there. They know how important this game is, and they're going to be as loud as they can to give us energy, to give energies to the guys that's going to feel that energy, and they're going to have shivers going down the tunnel before going on the ice. So I have no doubt that tonight we're winning this game because of their energy.
All right, George, I know there's a lot of fans waiting to see you. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, this is George Larocque, fan favorite here in Edmonton. Of course, legendary tough guy in the NHL, but one of the nicest guys off the ice, so that's kind of fun. So, John, why don't we go into Rogers Place now? We'll show you how we get upstairs into the arena, and we'll cut over here, I think. So this is the south entrance to the arena, which goes into Ford Hall. As you can see, welcome to Ford Hall. It's nice and cool in here after being out in the hot sun. So Ford Hall is kind of cool because you're not quite in the arena, but you still feel the ambience of the arena, and it stretches over the avenue, over 104th Avenue. So it's kind of really cool because you can see into the ice district. You can see down the road as people are coming and going and whatnot, and you can also feel the vibe of the arena. So as we come up this escalator, you'll get a good look at how everything looks. And look at, people are lined up already. Okay. All right, lots of fans here. That's great to see. And you'll see a lot of people come here, and they'll just settle themselves into the bar here and enjoy. And they can watch the game on a big screen, and it'll be on out here as well. And another thing that goes on is Radio Row, where everybody is just broadcasting the pregame shows. And I believe the NHL Network is set up right here. So there you go. So they're all set there. And you got our friends from Kissin' Country Radio, competitors, good to see them. And then I'm not sure which way we can go in. I think we can go in Credentials Down now that we are part of it. So we'll go for there and see how it goes. There's kind of, Ford Hall also has some big open windows which bring in natural sunlight, which is really, really cool when you're part of this. So that's kind of cool. We already had our bags checked, so I think we're good. We're live on YouTube right now, guys. Hi, thanks very much. Oh yeah, John's getting checked out, getting his bag checked out. Safety first, everybody, safety first. So that's good to see. Now, Rogers Place has various sort of areas you can go into and that you're restricted from, but I think we have pretty good access. This says all access, so I don't know. Let's go have a look into the arena right now, John, for a first look. See how many people are over there. All right, you ready, everybody? There it is, Rogers Place. Hey guys.
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. So not too people here yet, just not too many people here yet, just getting ready to go. Oh, a couple of guys here with their tickets, so they're just gonna go down. Enjoy the game, fellas. As you see, the seats tonight, each seat has a little Oilers cheering, what is it called? Pom-pom, right. Thanks, John. That's why you're the producer. It's good. Oh, come down just a little bit, John, and get people can get a good shot of the arena and the big, like that is a huge screen. And you see all the Oilers banners on the other end there. Looks great. Ah, I see the Hockey Night guys over there. I wonder if we can sneak over there and somehow chat with them or just show them rehearsing and whatnot. I think we might be able to. Let's go try to do that. Why not? Let's see how we get out of here. There you go. Okay. We still have quite a ways to go before the game time, so not a lot of people are inside. I think a lot of people kind of enjoy that pre-game thing. Now we got to figure out how we get up one level without taking an elevator, because we'll get blanked out on our YouTube channel. I'll go ask one of the ushers. Hello, how are you? We're live on YouTube, just so you know. Do you know how we get up one level? You know where Sportsnet and Hockey Night are? How do we get up?
Up that escalator, and at the very top is Sportsnet on the left.
And then go down the stairs one more? Because I think they're just above us.
To go where?
To where the Hockey Night people are.
Oh, theater, theater. Well, you have to go up to the suites, level 4. That's level 5.
I see.
That'll take you to the loge.
Right.
And 99 studio, Gretzky studio. You have to go to the elevators, go up to level 4, and that's where the suites are, and the theater boxes are on that same level.
Thank you very much. There you go. See if we can make that happen. All access. That's what they told us. We talked to Ron McLean a little earlier tonight and said that we might be coming over, and he said, yeah, come over, say hi. So it'd be fun if we could do that. The only thing is we can't take an elevator because, hi everybody.
Hello, it's your chicken wing?
Yeah. Because we would cut out. You think that, oh, we take the stairs, okay. Hey, can we take the stairs to go up one level?
To level 4?
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, here we are in the bowels of Rogers Place. This is a bit of an experiment, by the way, everybody. You know, this live YouTube broadcast for an hour, hour and a half. Hopefully the door is open. We'll find out. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, this is the suite level, which is sweet. Very nice. Oh, what do you got going on over here? Hi, we're live on YouTube, by the way. What do you got going on?
Over here we got these for the cup glasses right here. So they have orange Gatorade and some champagne. This has blue curacao and then champagne. And then on this side right here, it's like an ice luge. So you can there's a ticket in suites. You can get run through a vodka shot down through there with your cup, and then you can drink an ice cold drink with orange Gatorade or blue Gatorade.
And is this free?
No, unfortunately. Actually, this is free. This one you need a ticket for.
Oh, okay, this is free, so I could have something over here. What could I have?
Blue Curacao and Prosecco, and this is Aperol and Prosecco.
I'm gonna go for the blue. Yeah, normally I don't drink, but this is an assignment. We're live on YouTube, by the way, so if your folks are watching, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, there you go, thank you. All right, let's go see if we can find a Hockey Night crew. Thanks, guys, appreciate it. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah. So, let's face it. This is where all the fancy people are here in the suite level at Rogers Place. Leon Draisaitl looks kind of mean in that shot. He means business. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's see if this is the place. Hey, where are the Hockey Night guys? Are they here? Just around the corner?
Yeah.
They are, okay. Oh, there they are, okay. Hey, nice. Yeah, I knew these guys would be getting really nice food. Look how good that looks. Ooh, that's delicious. Hey, now that we're in here, do we get to eat that for free? Like, we could just eat that? Yeah, okay. I like it. All right, so now this is where the Hockey Night guys are. Oh, there's Ron McLean. Ron, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mark.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your 1 hour unplanned YouTube extravaganza.
It's gone pretty well so far. How many dozens of people are watching now?
Yeah.
That's 60.
60, okay.
Hey, Carrie, would you mind tuning in? That's my wife
Yeah.
over in Oakville. She's going to come to Game 6 if we're lucky.
Listen, I don't want to take too much of your time because I know you got game prep
So busy.
here.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
You're not busy at all?
I'm sort of prepared. With Bieksa, I've learned that.
Well, he's unpredictable.
That's right, yeah.
Kevin Bieksa. Yeah. So what's this setup like looking down on the arena? It looks pretty good.
You see, John, you know Gene Principe. It's normally his pulpit for all the regional broadcasts, and we've got it. It's accommodate three. We're a little jammed in there, but it's okay. We've been noticing, it's a funny thing, but the Oilers stand really close together during the playing of the national anthem. So
yeah, I saw that.
We're kind of becoming the new version of the Oilers on the set here. Anyway, Jennifer's getting final preparations done, and Kelly, Rudy, Kevin, Bieksa, and we had our meeting. It's always about an hour 15 to air that we kind of run through the show as we think it'll go.
Yeah.
And then we go.
Now, I don't know if you want to make a prediction, but what's your feeling about tonight?
I have a feeling, Mark, my big thing is it's probably not going to happen on the show, but they've put in extra dehumidifiers to bring during the summer, the relative humidity in here runs as high as 80%. In winter, it's only 15%.
Yeah.
Right now, it's about 50. They're going to try and get it down to 40, 45. Bottom line is they're trying to make, this is notoriously a great rink, not notoriously, this is historically, or famously, a great rink for ice conditions, and they'll have it nice and dehumidified and cold. They want to keep the temperature, if they can, down under 16 degrees, and that'll make it fast for McDavid. So the speed of the Oilers will be given a chance tonight to shine.
That's great. Can we sneak over there and have
Go
a look?
ahead. Make yourself at home.
Okay, thanks, Ron.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it. Hi, Kevin. Good. We're doing a live YouTube show on CBC for like an hour and a half. Yo, well, okay, you don't have to go in front of it. You just stand there, and I'll ask you a question. What are your thoughts on tonight?
My thoughts are, I feel like there's going to be too much atmosphere here for the Oilers not to win this one.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
That's good. I like it.
Good
I think, fans will like that. Simple, straightforward, keep it good.
So they pay me the big bucks, for that analysis?
You're not getting anything for this, by the way.
Oh, really? This is a freebie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go have a look and see where they have a look at her. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Kathy Broderick there. So this is where they do their thing. We're doing a live YouTube show, by the way, for an hour and a half, and just giving everybody a look at what they do. So this is where, Ron and the panel sit as they broadcast in between periods and before the game to give everybody a look at how it goes. So we're still a ways away from that because I think they start the pregame show at 5:30, which is 45 minutes from now. But as Ron said, feel like they're well prepared already. It's great. So we're glad we could come and have a little sneak peek, so we appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Yeah. Whoops. Sorry. Hey, here comes Kelly. Kelly, can I grab you? Do you mind? Or you? Kelly Rudy's here. It's good. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're doing like an hour and a half show.
Do you have any
Experimental.
experience doing this? Like interviews and things like that?
A little bit here and
Okay,
there.
I'll be
that
kind
kind of
to
thing. What's your feel of that? How you feel about tonight's game?
I have no idea. I think this is my feeling. We're going to talk about in the pregame show that perhaps Panthers may have made a mistake, in my opinion, coming in a day or just one day later, because it really feels to me like the Oilers might be able to get a jump on them. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of science behind travel and altitude and things like that, and so we'll see. But that would be my initial reaction.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about that today, that they planned to come in, but then they got delayed because of weather.
Of course.
And so it was a bit unfortunate for them, but I think Oiler fans are like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
of course.
Yeah.
I'd feel the same way. I always feel that you should get to the city as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of things that go into it. I think that we're going to have a lively discussion on our panel about it because I don't think everybody feels the same way that I do, and that's good.
Yeah. Now, Kelly, you live in Calgary, but you originally grew up in Edmonton.
Yes,
Do you
I
still
did.
have family here?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
In fact, my wife Donna drove up on Tuesday, and then we went out for coffee with my mom yesterday, and then we plan on meeting my mom and maybe some other family members. My brother and his wife and their 3 boys still live here and stuff. So we come back all the time, and so I love this area, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Well, Kelly, appreciate you doing this with us, and have a great show. I know you'll do great. Love that you have your night.
Okay, thanks. See you, bud.
That's Kelly Rudy from Sportsnet and Hockey Night in Canada, and this is where it all happens right here. There's Elliot Friedman. Elliot, Mark Connolly, CBC. We are live on YouTube right now.
Okay.
We're doing like an hour and a half pregame show. We're walking all over the arena, the fan thing, sort of thing. Now, I've talked to a lot of people about what they feel about
Sorry, I
tonight.
don't have my hair done yet.
The hair looks terrible. Isn't that awful? That's just bad. Now, Elliot and I have done a few broadcasts together over the years, Olympics and whatnot.
Yeah.
You probably never get tired of a Stanley Cup final, though. It must be exciting for you.
No, especially when there's a Canadian team in it. And even though the series hasn't started great for the Oilers, like Game 6 I mentioned against Dallas, that's one of the best crowds I ever saw. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we have here tonight. And there's something special about a Stanley Cup final being played in a Canadian city. Quite honestly, it doesn't happen enough.
How'd you get stuck with David Amber? Like, how did that come about?
Short straw. They want. Dave is so physically intimidating. They wanted the next most physically intimidating person to work with them. So that was clearly me.
I told Kathy Broderick that I loved all the shout-outs she's getting on 32 Thoughts, your podcast. So
She
good for
deserves
you.
it. You know, she deserves it. She works hard.
Yeah.
What's in that champagne glass there, bud?
This is Curacao and Prosecco, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's YouTube, so you can kind of,
The rules are a little bit skimpy, yes.
a little bit lax, yeah.
Yeah, the crazier the better.
All right, well, I know you got to get ready for the game, so thanks very much for joining
Hey,
us.
Mark, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah,
Take
you too.
care, man.
See you, Elliot. That's Elliot Friedman from Hockey Night in Canada. That's pretty good, but I better not drink all of that. Who knows? So we got the whole Hockey Night crew. That's great. That was fun. John, why don't we go up to the press box and see if we can get in there? Let's see if we can go there. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out. I would like to stay for dinner, but sorry, everybody, I can't. That would be fun. That would be nice. Champagne for everybody. Yeah, nice, Doug. All right, so we got to get up to the 7th. Let's sneak over here and we'll see what we can do. I mean, this is the fancy section. That is the theater boxes. There you go, theater boxes. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah, we got a stairway coming up here. We might have to climb up a few floors, John. Are you up for that?
I can handle it.
All right. We are in the back here at Rogers Place, kind of making our way up to the press box. That's where most of the reporters go. Hey, Kelly. Kelly Rudy again. So let's see if we can make our way up here. Hopefully, hopefully we won't get stuck in a stairway. Okay, we'll see.
It's an adventure.
It is an adventure. So that is level 4, and we are going up to level 7. And I'm hoping that that all works. How are we doing crowd-wise? Have we gained any people watching?
We're going to continue a stream of people watching.
All right, I like it. That's good.
We got an audience anyway.
Okay, access to 1357. Okay, good. Yeah, this is going to get us to 7. I think we need to get to 8. Oh, well, we'll see. Once we get to 7, we can sort things out, as long as we're not stuck in the stairwell.
We haven't hit a lock one yet. So.
Yeah, we've been good so far. Man, we'll be out of breath by the time we get up here. Whew. Once again, if you're just joining us live on YouTube, we are in the stairwells here at Rogers Place, where the Oilers are taking on the Panthers. And you can see not a lot of folks here yet. This might be the one that goes up to level 8. Let's have a look, just to give people a peek here, what it looks like. Hey, fellas. How you feeling about the game tonight? Yeah? Positive? All right, good to hear. All right, as you can see, not a lot of fans in here yet. All right, this is the stairwell that we pre-scouted that takes us up to number 8. And that's where the official press box is. And we'll have a chance to chat with a few folks over there before the game begins. How are we doing for time? Oh, we still got another half an hour, so we can go.
Mark, why are we taking the stairs?
Well, because if we take the elevator, I think we'd lose connection, right?
Yeah.
Because we're basically on a cell phone connection. And so that's where we are. So fingers crossed that this door is unlocked. It's not. So we'll see if somebody's over on the other side. Oh, very good. Hey, thanks, buddy. We are live on YouTube, coming through. Press box. Appreciate it. So this is the media center. And you can see with the hundreds of people who are here to cover the Stanley Cup. Kevin Carius.
Yes.
Kevin, how are you?
What are you doing?
We are live on YouTube.
Oh, wow. What a privilege this is.
This is a whole new thing.
Am I the only one up here?
You are the only one, Kevin, so you get to be interviewed.
Wow.
Well, what are you doing tonight? Are you covering for your radio station?
Yeah, for Sports 1440, Jason Greger and myself will be down here. And as you can see when you're walking up here, there are a lot of people here, a lot of media here.
Yeah.
So luckily we got squeezed in because I think a lot of people don't even have a seat up here.
No, I know. Now, Kevin, for those who are not from Edmonton, longtime sports reporter with Global Television for many, many years, and now with 1440. So, Kevin, in the 80s, what was the first Stanley Cup that you would have covered?
No, not till the 90s for me, because
for
not till the 90s. That's when I got the playoffs. 97 was my first year here. So I wasn't here covering. I got in the business in 1990.
So you're a young man.
Just a young pup, yeah, a young pup, Mark, yeah.
So 2006 obviously was big. What's the difference? How does it feel right now?
It's way, way different. 2006, I was actually doing the fill-in for color on 630 Ched with Rod Phillips.
Really?
Yeah, so from 03 to 2010, I did approximately 14 games a year, about 80 in total.
Yeah.
14, that 06 season was the most games I ever did up on the catwalk in old Rexall Place with Rod. So I had a closeness with that team because all the games were on the road. So I traveled with them. So that's the difference for me, as opposed to now. There's not that closeness between media and team and players, as you know.
It has changed. It has changed, absolutely. But the other thing that's changed too is, like, We were outside at the fan park, and you just wander around. It's amazing, actually, what the Oilers have done here. I feel.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. If you go back, I mean, back in the day at Old Rexall Place, if a TV station and you would have been at CBC, and people had the red carpet out front and the back on the north end of Northlands, and everyone would go, "Wow, this is big time."
Yeah.
And now you look at what's going on around here; it's simply amazing.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, thanks. Glad we ran into you. Have a good night tonight. Enjoy the game.
Mark.
All right.
If I don't see you again, have a good Christmas.
Thanks, Kevin. So Kevin Carius with 1440, which is a new sports radio station in Edmonton, but he's a longtime broadcaster here in Edmonton, originally with Global. Now, here in the press box this is where all the free stuff happens. Popcorn, pop, and whatnot. All the media and whatnot get a chance to have a snack as they go through. Sir, can we chat with you? We are live on YouTube.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Can you tell everybody your name?
I'm Al Stafford. So
now, Al is the announcer for the Edmonton Oilers. So when you're watching the game tonight, Al will be calling the goals. How long have you been doing that now, Al?
I've been working for the Oilers for 28 years.
Yeah.
Started in '96.
How does it feel like when people hear your voice and they recognize you from an Oiler game?
I never get used to that, to be honest with you. It's the strangest thing. So, I mean, it's nice, obviously, but I never got accustomed to it.
Well, I mean, you've been a long-time radio and television announcer as well over the years, but the connection with the Oilers is something kind of cool. So getting to the Stanley Cup final, I don't know, does it feel like it's amped up a bit?
Oh, absolutely, no question. I mean, well, you remember the '06 final and just how excited we were over at Rexall Place and how electric the building was. I can't wait to hear what it's going to be like tonight. And of course, it'll be a lot different than when I worked the Stanley Cup final in the bubble 4 years ago, because it was the same building, but it was completely empty. So this is going to be a real treat.
So are you ready to call a McDavid goal tonight?
I'm ready to call 4 McDavid goals tonight. So how about that?
Let's hope that happens.
Yeah,
thanks, Al. Have a great night.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
That's Al Stafford. He's the announcer, official arena announcer here at Rogers Place. Now, we're going to take you down as you go through the back here. You'll see the various sort of doors where different things happen. This is the Oilers coaching room, so the video coaches are in here, or the video guys are in here. The assistant coaches are over there who may not be, on the bench. You've got radio folks, and we're going to go just below and show you how they watch the actual game. So we'll go down the stairs here, and you'll see where most of the media will be watching the game from. And they are right here and shooting. And John, if you just shoot upwards, you'll see this is where some of the radio guys watch from in their booths, and the TV guys as well. And they'll call the games from there. And hey, look who's here. Look who is here on Media Row. It is Cam Moon. Cam, we are live on YouTube. We are doing a live broadcast pregame. Isn't that good? Now, Cam Moon, play-by-play for the Edmonton Oilers through the season on radio.
Yeah.
What's your role during the playoffs, Cam?
Oilers Plus. So I do the pregame as an analyst, pregame and postgame on Oilers Plus television.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's this whole run been like for you?
Oh, it's been so exciting. You know, as a guy that grew up in Edmonton, it's just amazing seeing the team go through the ups and the downs. You know, getting through these series, and there's times where it doesn't look good, and then it does look good, and seeing how all of Edmonton and oil country has got on board, and like just walking to the rink, walking to the rink today, all the people downtown, and it's like a celebration of the game. I love it. I'm so excited, and I can't wait for this game.
Are you feeling good about tonight?
Sure.
Not much we can do about it, I guess.
No, that's exactly it. No, there's nothing you can do about it, so I don't get too caught up into that part of it.
Yeah.
However it goes, it's going to go.
Yeah.
I just am excited and happy and feel very fortunate to be around it.
All right, Cam, thanks for doing this. Appreciate
no problem. Anytime.
Cam Moon of the Edmonton Oilers, who is a play-by-play voice. You may know Jack Michaels, if you follow the Oilers on radio. Jack Michaels does most of the play-by-play. There's Jack right now. Jack, can we steal you away for a moment? We are actually live on YouTube. CBC doing a full pregame show on YouTube. I heard you on another podcast a little earlier, Got Your Back. talking with the fellas and getting ready for this game. What's the excitement like for you calling a Stanley Cup final game?
I mean, it's the pinnacle of my career, right? I did almost 1,000 games in the minors, probably 1,000 if you do include like my first job doing high school hockey in Pennsylvania, and 25 years later, I'm calling a Stanley Cup final. I mean, for me to be just a small part of such a seismic event and to do it in a city where it means so much to everybody is pretty special. I'm just trying to kind of take it all in. I just took a little video myself of the fans outside, and just to try to capture the spirit of the whole downtown vibe, and I'm sure we'll be at ear-splitting volume tonight.
Do you feel any pressure to get it right on a game like this? Or, I mean, you're a pro.
Well, I mean, I haven't even really thought of that.
Oh, I hope I didn't spoil that for you.
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't really think of it about, me doing something or me, I just want to be a guide dog for everyone who can't be here. Yeah. And the cold reality is there's a fair amount of people who won't be able to make it here and won't be able to even catch it on TV. So hopefully I can be a bit of a soundtrack for them and try to give them some idea of what this place is going to be like tonight, which is, I mean, I wasn't there in 2006. I would just say I can't imagine a building louder than this one. I mean, the one thing they got right with this building is the acoustics are just wonderful, and it is loud. So it'll be, I don't quite think Florida has felt the Stanley Cup final the way it's going to feel it tonight.
Jack, appreciate you taking a couple of minutes with us. Good luck tonight. Hope you enjoy it.
You bet. Always good to see you.
It's Jack Michaels, play-by-play announcer of the Edmonton Oilers. Now, I've got to do a live hit into radio in about 5 minutes. John, are we going to continue this as we go? You want to keep going, or what are you thinking?
Do we got more to see?
Oh, we could go downstairs and sort of get everybody coming in, but I've got to do that radio hit.
All right, well, I'll take the mic from you.
All right, here we go. So I got to sort out the radio, everybody.
So here we got a look at the arena as it stands, relatively, an hour before game time. There's fans starting to slowly pile in. Not many media, though. They're all doing their things, as we are, floating around the rink, talking to players, setting up their Wi-Fi and all the important stuff that you would need to do. We also got a bunch of banners up here. Over here we got the backs of the Oil Kings banners from a lot of years ago, most of them, and then we have some more recent ones from the Oil Kings. Over here we got some nice orange and blue lights for the Stanley Cup Finals, some logos up here. We got a lot of, we got all the pom-poms on the chairs, but here's the view that most of the media end up looking at as they're calling a game. It's a pretty decent view. A lot better than Rexall Place. It's a lot further back than you'd think, but it gives you a nice, overview of the entire place. Just thought I'd poke my head in here. Hey, I'm John. I've been with CBC for quite a while. I was with Mark back in 2006, and one of my coolest memories of that experience was in double overtime, one of the games, running down the press, all the stairs, running down to the locker room to get post-game reaction after a double overtime win by the Oilers. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen, and I was so out of breath when I did it, but it was well worth the effort. As we can see, Mark's over here doing live radio now as I'm talking. So we're just everywhere. Doesn't matter. We can do it from anywhere. And we got the cameras on the string there for the game, giving you a different view of the hockey game. Let's zoom in. That's what's following the play sometimes. Kind of similar to what you've seen in football for years, but it's a camera on a string giving you a different look.
Is that the RoboCam?
Yeah,
man, is that cool?
Yeah, it's a kind of a different setup than I've never actually seen that live before, which is, hey, there's a first for me.
Yeah.
And then we got big screen people putting themselves on selfies on the big screen who showed up early. And yeah, we got some more media starting to funnel in here. Everyone's getting hyped up for the game. And if you've never been in the arena too many times, we got some bar bench seating over here and the loge seating, which, again, it's like a bar. We got some people having a few drinks down there.
Why not? It's the final, right? I'm sure they're loving every minute with those seats. All right, what else can we see up in Media Row here? Let's just take another walk around as Mark's doing his live thing. I'm gonna take over the microphone for a little while. I wonder who gets the most premium seats in the media lounge. I know it's not me. Here we go, center ice. Ready for the Oilers. Game 3 at home. All right, and let's take a walk back down that hallway Mark took us down earlier. So I'm here with the microphone in what seems to be Radio Land, but none of the doors are open, so we can't really sneak our way in here. But yeah, I've never been this close or been up here for this long, this early in a game before anyway. But good times are being had. So that's where some of our people live. Now we're just warming up the crowd with some music. Some people are coming in old Oilers gear, you know, dressed up for the game like they generally do. And as always, there's a bunch of kids getting ready for warm-up, trying to get pucks and sticks from players. That's a common sight in most hockey arenas nowadays. We got some signs, and man, those are good spots to be. All right.
Check 1 2.
You're testing out the PA system here in Edmonton.
Check 1 2.
This is what everybody does before they go live, right?
1 2. Podium check 1 2.
And they've got the big official countdown going on the broadcast. And that spot right there is where we were earlier with Ron McLean. That's the back of their set. And I'm sure they're getting pretty amped up, ready to go for the game. You never know what's going to happen tonight. Stanley Cup, post games. All right. And we got some luxury boxes across the way there that I'll never be a part of.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Podium mic check 1 2. Podium mic check 1 2 2 2. Checking 1 2. Podium mic check 1 2.
So some of the media spots are designated for certain people. We got The Athletic, who's got quite a few spots here. That must be an important place to go. Edmonton Sun, we got the Edmonton Journal, Globe and Mail, Canadian Press. We got the prime spots here on Media Row up in the media center, Rogers Place. And we got Mark Connolly doing a live hit on radio as we are live, which is, you'd think it would cause feedback, but we're doing okay. We got TSN spots up back here, all kinds of spots for them. And people wandering on by. Lovely. And I'm gonna go take a walk over so I can get a closer shot of the old Oilers banners up in the rafters here at Rogers Place. So I guarantee you this year, well, next season, they'll be putting up at least one more banner, one for the Western Conference Final. And you never know if they'll get one for... Starting to pack up here in Edmonton Media Row. Just taking a walk down, checking out the sights. And the last banner that we have the Oilers ever winning is that 2006 Stanley Cup, or Western Final champions, where they lost out in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. We got the Oilers Hall of Fame up here, where they got Wayne Gretzky, Yari Curry, Glenn Anderson, Kevin Lowe, Al Hamilton, Ryan Smith, Charlie Heide, Mark Messier, Paul Coffey, Grant Muir, Glenn Sather. And I can't read the other ones from the angle I'm at, but we can also see a bunch of fans starting to file into the old seats. Seems like everybody's wearing a jersey tonight, trying to support the Oilers. But I guarantee you there'll probably be a few Panthers jerseys in there. You never know. That's how it goes in hockey. Ooh, some early fans are getting excited. The big screen inside Rogers Place. Getting the folks hyped up. We got a 45-minute countdown to the pregame. Holy, that's a lot of countdown before the game action. Let's see what else. Let's sneak back through here.
How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Hey, we'll catch up in a second. I know.
Oh, starting to get busy. There we go. Back to Mark Connolly there. He's still doing his live radio. I'm filling time for you here in Rogers Place, up on the CBC YouTube. Something that's new for me, but let's make the most of it, right? So here we go. And they are now showing the old hockey games up on the screens in here, just to remind people what happened the last two games. Well, this is what happens when Mark's doing a live hit on radio on YouTube. I think that's a CBC Edmonton first, although we don't like to use the word first too often. But yeah, we're up in the media area, starting to fill up a bit from the media and the fans. Live look inside the arena, take in the atmosphere for a few minutes here. Over in that section is probably the best seats I've ever bought in my life on a regular season game. But that's where the brass tactics usually play, so it gets pretty loud over there. And we got some more people over there. Doing more TV and radio, way back in the corner. That's another TV set ready to rock for the game. I have a feeling it is going to get loud in here tonight. So that's why we're doing it now. Because otherwise you wouldn't hear anything. It's going to be a fun building. Oh, Mark's giving me the wave.
I'll be right here. If you're watching YouTube, you're on TV right now. Waving at John. John Sisula is my cameraman on YouTube TV. He's with me for the last hour and a half as we've gone through. Yeah, so I'm going to be up here in the press box actually watching the game, which I've seen hundreds of games, maybe over 1,000 in my career from the press box. So it's a place I've been a lot. I've been to many Stanley Cup finals back in the 80s and 90s with the Oilers, and then 2006. So this is going to be a thrill for me too, because it's been a while. And I haven't been a sportscaster for a while. Back then I was a sportscaster. So it's kind of going to be fun for me to watch from up here again and see just how the Oilers do. All right, Jessica, have a great show, and good luck, Oilers.
Well, it sounds like Mark's wrapped up live on CBC Radioactive. So I think he's now back going to be ours. I think he's got to put some gear away, though, first. Well, that's how quickly we can do things here.
All right.
He's live on radio now. He's.
What do you think, John? Should we head down to see what the folks are doing downstairs? I got to pack up everything here, and then we'll get going.
Yeah, we'll see how far we can get.
Any comments on YouTube? What are folks saying about our show tonight?
People are asking you why you're still working.
What do you mean?
Mark, you're still working?
Still working, yeah. I know. Well, people are asking that because I've been up since 4 in the morning. That's why people are asking that. For those who don't know, you might not know who I am. I host the morning show here in CBC Edmonton. So early mornings, late nights, here we are. All right, John, should we sneak by? All right, let's head out. Which way do you want to go?
Whatever way.
Let's go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, guys. All right. This is press row. And we'll... Hey. This is where I get to sit. At least I hope that's me. I don't know, there might be some other CBC people who want to sit there with me, but we'll see how it goes. I can't remember. Did I bring my my phone here? Did I put it in the... No, but my actual phone. I think I had my actual phone here too. John, I'm going to have to go back and look for it. Live on YouTube, this is exactly what happens. Better check what we're doing here. Well, I hope you've been enjoying the behind-the-scenes look here because it's been a lot of fun. I spot my phone. There you go. Never want to be without your phone. There it is. All right, great. Let's sneak our way down. We'll go see a few more people in the arena as we lean toward the beginning of the broadcast here on CBC on Hockey Night in Canada. It is on Sportsnet as well. Unfortunately not on CBC Gem, but on terrestrial television, as they say, or cable television, if you have it. And this has been kind of fun, too, doing this live show on YouTube tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And we'll sneak out the back way here, John, so we don't lose our feed. So once again, into the bowels of Rogers Place.
Not the glamorous part.
Yeah, this is not the glamorous part of being in television. Now, I am curious, if you're watching us on YouTube, what you thought of the whole endeavor over the last, what would it be, an hour and a half or so?
74 minutes.
Wow, not bad. Are we getting paid by the minute, John, or you think we're going to get a bit of a bonus here? I'm not sure. Not sure how that's going to work out. We're going to see. They do have elevators in this place. We normally would take one, but unfortunately, we may lose the feed on our cell phone. Let's face it, we all have cell phones that we may lose feed once in a while. Let's go out here, John, and I think we can get an escalator down here from number 5. Ah, there we go. Hey, Bob Stauffer.
Hey,
Bob Stauffer, we're live on YouTube, Bob. You want to come chat with us? Come on.
Am I allowed to?
Yes, this is the CBC YouTube channel live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Stauffer. He is the color commentator for CBC, for 630 Ched and the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah. Bob, you've been here before, Stanley Cup final, but this must be exciting to broadcast these games.
Oh, yeah. It's a privilege. It's been a wild year, a highly unpredictable season.
Yeah.
A team that is, when they've faced adversity multiple times, has seemingly worked their way out of it. This is going to be their greatest challenge. But for the fans tonight, and just think, Mark, where we were all those years ago in the arena debate and discussion, and we're sitting here in a jacked-up crowd watching a game in the Stanley Cup final. Doesn't get much better than that.
Well, when you get out in the Moss Pit and the fan park and everything going on, it's an amazing atmosphere.
You know
out there.
what? And I was I got it. Like Vancouver brought a lot of energy. I know that the fan base has kind of clashed a bit, but that's just the enthusiasm and energy level in those two respective markets. I would tell you that, Mark, that I was a little underwhelmed by Dallas and frankly by Florida. Not by their teams, but they both got great teams. But it's going to be on tonight. It's going to be lit, and it's going to be great to be a part of.
Well, enjoy the broadcast. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks. And if you're stuck and can't get somebody better, you can always reach out to me. See you later.
Bob Stauffer works for the Edmonton Oilers, broadcasts on 630 CHED. He does the color commentary. Bob's a longtime broadcaster here in Edmonton. Got a start over at the U of A, broadcasting the Bears and whatnot, and then has been with the Oilers for a long, long time. Those who are not that familiar with him, but those who are will know, the guy's got a photographic memory. I mean, he can pull stats out of anywhere. As you can see, everybody's making their way up the escalators. I wonder if there's a down escalator for us to go. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out. See if we can get down to where the arena is. Lots of people are coming in now. Game time is officially 6 o'clock, but puck drops more like, I don't know, 6:18 maybe, 6:20, somewhere in there. They don't really...
They got to sing 2 songs.
They got to sing 2 songs, that's true. It's a double anthem and that sort of thing, and then they got all kinds of different things going on. Now you can see this is kind of the lounge section. You know, I don't think I've ever been in this part of the arena. Oh, look how cool this is. This is nice. All right. Wow, that looks really nice in there. All right, John, we could probably just sneak down the stairway here. Get down to the main exit and see the Panthers here. Game 3. It's been fun for us to wander all here. Everybody is and getting ready. It's amazing to see how dollars. $4 million for the 50-50. You got $20 on you, John? Should we buy 50-50 tickets?
I don't think Mark Connolly might need it.
Some of that YouTube money? Maybe I can buy with find a 50-50 seller. Yeah, there we go. Hey everybody. Hey, can we sneak in here and we're on live on YouTube, so we want to buy a 50-50 ticket while we're live. Is that okay? Perfect. Cool. We can use our credit card, right? All right. How many did you buy?
10. It only takes 1 ticket. I only need 1 ticket.
$4 million. Can you imagine that?
I heard as soon as I walked in, I'm like, it's mine. I'm getting it. All the signs. And we're going to win. More importantly, we're going to win.
We're going to win the game.
Yeah, 100%. Whoa, look at this guy.
Whoa, how many did you buy?
Are we dating?
$100 worth, whatever that was.
Are you going to share that with somebody?
Nah.
All right, give me $20 worth if you don't mind.
There you go.
All right, we're going to buy $20 worth of 50-50 tickets.
You want a $20?
What is it, 20?
No, we don't have it.
Oh, 10 for 10? Oh, 80 for 25. Yeah, 80 for 25.
You want a bonus one?
What's that?
You want a bonus one?
Sure.
It's for separate draw, which is going to be on June 26th.
Okay.
Total?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark?
You see, right?
M-A-R-K?
Okay, sorry.
Connolly, C-O-N-N-O-L-Y. Yep, close enough.
Sorry.
Oh, phone number, 780-278. I don't want to tell everybody new to my phone number.
That's right.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so you have to tap.
Honestly, I do have a credit card. Did it work? Oh.
One more time.
All right.
One more time.
Oh, one more time. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'll get to this right away. There we go. Now, are you going to split this with me, John, or am I on my own? John's got all his own tickets. So these could be the winning 50. Can you imagine you were watching on YouTube when I bought the winning 50-50 tickets?
So keep it till June 26th because the second draw is going to be on June 26th.
Okay.
One draw is on June 15th at...
Now, are you a volunteer?
Yes, I am.
And who are you volunteering for? Who's the charity tonight?
Yeah, the story, hospital, yeah.
Well, thanks for volunteering. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you.
I hope I win. Okay, I got my tickets. Lots of folks do. You guys go ahead. Thanks for giving me a chance to buy those, guys. And you can just see the vibrancy, how excited everybody is, and just the tension in the air. It's pretty cool. You think we could sneak out here, John? Yeah? You ready to wrap, do you think? All right. Listen, I want to thank everybody who's watched on YouTube today. Thanks to John Zazula for doing a great job as we wandered our way around the Ice District and here at Rogers Place. Fingers crossed for the Oilers. We hope for a big win tonight, and maybe we'll do this again another day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the game.